Hi everybody. Hi guys. Good afternoon. Welcome to your 12 o'clock 30-minute core flow. I'll give everyone a couple minutes to join and then we will start on our mats. I'm going to apologize in advance if you can hear the cat. We're going to start in child's pose, so when you're ready, you can start off in child's pose, get onto your mats. You can play whatever music you want at home. So again, this is a 30-minute core flow. And we're going to start off in child's pose. Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. I know it's a beautiful weekend, so we'll do this 30 minutes. We'll get our core going, and then you guys can go outside and enjoy this wonderful weather. So, we're going to start off in child's pose. So knees to opposite edges of your mat, hips to heels, chest comes towards your mat, forehead on the mat, arms out ahead of you. Taking some deep breaths in to your back body here. Trying to sink your hips closer to your heels. Taking a deep breath in. And out. Feel the back of your lungs expand. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale, let that go. For the next 30 minutes, just try to let your thoughts come and then let them go. Try your best not to focus on them. From here, we'll come into tabletop. So shoulders are stacked right over top of your wrists, hips over top of your knees. You can either tuck your toes or you can put the tops of your feet on the mat, whatever is more comfortable for you. From here, we're going to inhale, drop the belly, gaze comes up. This is cow. And exhale, gaze comes towards your belly button, round your back, into cat. We'll take 3 more of these. So inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. And exhale, round your spine, gaze towards the belly button. One more, inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. From here, come into a neutral spine. You can take whatever movement suits you here, so you can come and make some large circles. You can move your hips or your spine around in any which way you like to get yourself ready for this 30-minute flow. And when you're ready and you're coming into stillness, we're going to take our right leg out. Abs are engaged, shoulders are over the wrists. From here, making sure our lower back isn't arching and our belly buttons aren't coming closer to the mat. Belly button to your spine, neutral spine, and from here, right knee to your nose, and crunch, and extend for another 4. Crunch, and extend, crunch, extend, crunch. Last one, and hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Extend, and bring that knee back to the mat. We're going to change sides. So left leg extends out. Again, belly button to spine. Your spine is neutral. Left knee to nose, crunch. For 5, extend, crunch, and extend, crunch, and extend, crunch, extend. Last one, and hold, knee to nose, for 3, for 2, and 1. Leg out and hold, and bring that knee back down to the mat. From here, we're going to lift our right leg up again, parallel to the mat, in line with your spine. We're going to take our right knee to our right shoulder or elbow, wherever you can reach, working our obliques, for 5, and extend, for 4, and extend, engage your core, belly button to spine, for 3, for 2, and on 1, we're going to hold for 3, for 2, and 1, extend the leg out, and knee down to the mat. Switching sides, left leg up and extend your knee, knee to left elbow or shoulder, wherever you can reach. Crunch, working the obliques, and out. Crunch, and out. 3 more, and out, and out. Last one, and hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Extend that leg, and knee comes back to the mat. From here, lifting your hips up to the sky, taking this into our first downward facing dog of the class. This might be your first downward facing dog of the day. Pedal out your feet if you need, one at a time. Bend the right knee and straighten the left leg, and switch. And when you're ready, we're going to come into stillness. So again, in your downward facing dog, your fingertips are engaged against the mat. You're not just dumping all the weight into your wrists. Your knees do not have to be straight. You can have a bend in them. And your heels don't have to come to the mat. You want to make sure that your hips are high and your spine is straight. Remembering to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And from here, we're going to ripple forward into plank. Lift the right leg up, right knee to nose, and step your right foot in between your hands. We're going to come up slowly with control, arms up into crescent lunge. So from here, biceps are by the ears, your arms are strong. Belly button and ribs are in. Right knee is not passing your right ankle, and your back foot is strong. I'm going to turn around just so everyone can see. Keep it up in your crescent lunge. From here, with control, as slow as you need to, we're going to come off our back leg and bring our left knee parallel with our hip. Keep holding this. From here, we're going to extend our knee. Foot comes forward. So if you notice that you're bending backwards to get your left leg up as high as you can, bring the leg down and bring your spine straight. You want to maintain a neutral position here. So if you're with me, we're going to move forward into a pistol squat. You can either hold your knee here or hold your leg out. If you're not coming with me, your hands grab opposite sides of your foot. Get your balance and slowly bending in the right knee. Come all the way down so your hips are hovering off the mat. If you lose your balance, it's okay. And then engage the core, bring yourself all the way up. Hands down by your sides. Left leg and foot joins your right foot. From here, we're in mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. If you didn't manage to get into your pistol squat, that's totally fine. You just need to practice and you'll definitely get there. From here, bending your knees, sitting back, arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Looking down on your toes, making sure you can see at least half of your foot and all of your toes. Arms are high by the biceps. They're strong. Trying to get your thighs parallel to the mat. If you want to challenge yourself, lift your toes off the mat. Heels are supporting you. Hands to heart center in prayer. And from here, hands down to the mat. We're going to come into crow pose. Creating shelves with your arms, trying to get your knees as high onto your upper arms as you can. If you have crow, go for it. If not, lift the right foot up and down, left foot up and down, and eventually you'll come into your full crow. Looking ahead of your fingertips. And from here, you're either going to step or jump back. If you're jumping back, you're jumping into Chaturanga. So from here, we're going to flow or go down to your downward facing dog. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Wonderful. We have the other side to go. Take a deep breath in. And out. Let all that go. Coming into plank. Left leg comes up. Left knee to nose. Rounding the back, bringing your knee as close to your nose as you can. And step your left foot between your hands. Slow and with control, coming up to crescent lunge. So again, you're going to stay where you are. I'm going to come face the camera so everyone can see. Strong back leg, left knee over left ankle, core in, ribs in, arms up and strong. And slow and with control, right knee comes to hip height. And extend your knee. Again, don't lean back. Put your leg down if you need to, if you're leaning backwards. And if you're coming with me, grabbing the outsides of your right foot, getting your balance, and then coming down, bending in the left knee, hips to hover off the mat. Engage that core, engage your left leg, and all the way up. Wonderful. Right foot meets your left foot, arms down by your sides, mountain pose. Don't beat yourself up if you can't do the pistol squat yet, just practice. From here, Utkatasana, bending in the knees, hips down, arms up. You can see your toes. Your thighs are parallel to the mat ideally. Arms up and strong. And from here, we're going to lower, a little bit lower, lower, and all the way down to Navasana or boat pose. So shins are parallel to the mat. Thighs are close to your chest. If you have an advanced version of this pose, arms are up, legs are extended. Whatever suits you today. We're going to hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, crossing your ankles, coming forward, hands down to the mat, step or hop, and either flow or straight back to downward facing dog, whatever you need today. Taking a deep breath in and out, let that all go. From here, right leg up, three-legged dog. Step that foot in between your hands. Crescent lunge, we've been here before. We're going to drop the left heel down. We're coming into warrior 3. So your left foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Right foot is facing forward. Again, right knee is not coming past your right ankle. Arms are shoulder height, they're strong. From here, inhale, right hand comes forward and exalt. And bring yourself back into warrior 2. Extend your right knee. Bring your left hip back, coming into Trikonasana. So, right hand comes down, left hand comes up to the ceiling. You want to try to stack your hips one on top of one another. From here, to engage our core, you can take your right hand and bring it parallel to the mat for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring yourself back to warrior 2. So from here, we're going to try an advanced posture. You're either going to stay in your warrior 2, or we're going to attempt birds of paradise. So if you're coming with me, right arm comes underneath your leg, left goes behind, and if you can bind, your fingertips are coming to each other, you're interlacing your hands behind you. To come into Birds of Paradise, you're going to heel toe your back leg forward. And then step it to meet your right foot. And then from here, try to bring your right foot off the mat. And if you have the balance, extend your right leg. And the trickiest part is looking over your left shoulder. For 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly bring your right foot onto the mat. Step your left foot back where it was. You're now in your bind again. And let that go. Come into your Warrior 2. I know everyone who's holding Warrior 2, your legs are shaking for 3, for 2, and 1. Windmill your hands down to the mat. Right leg up. You can either stay in downward facing dog or take this into a flow or a 3-legged flow. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And exhale, let that all go, side out. Other side. Left leg up, 3-legged dog. Bring that left foot in between your hands and come into crescent lunge. Back leg is strong, fingertips to the ceiling, arms are strong. Left knee is not going past your left ankle. From here, transitioning into Warrior 2. Right heel comes down to the mat. Arms are shoulder height. I'm just going to turn around to face you. From here, inhale, left hand forward, and exalt. And back to Warrior 2. Straighten your left knee. If you need a shorter stance, bring your back foot in, heel toe, left hand forward, right hip up, and drop your left arm down, right arm goes up. Stacking your hips one on top of one another. Trying not to let your left side of your torso sink or collapse. You want to bring your right chest closer to the back. And from here, to engage the core, left hand up, parallel to the mat, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to Warrior 2. And you know where we're going here. So you're either going to hold your Warrior 2 or you're going to bind and come into Birds of Paradise. So left hand under your leg, right hand behind, and bind. And then you're going to bring your back foot in to meet your left. And then slowly but surely engage your core. Bring your left foot off the mat. Straighten your left knee. And again, trickiest part, looking over your right shoulder for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly left foot to the mat. Step your right foot back. Unbind. Back to Warrior 2 for 3, 2, and 1. Windmill your arms. Left leg comes back up. Either go into downward facing dog or flow, whichever way you like. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. You guys did it. Amazing. From here, take a deep breath in. And out. Sigh it all out. We're almost there. From here, you can step or hop your feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. If you want to take this into a back bend, take it there. Come back up. Hands in prayer through heart center. And down by your sides, mountain pose. So we're here, back to Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, arms up, bending at the knees. Thighs are parallel to the mat for 3, for 2, and 1. Hips down, down, and down, back to Navasana. From here, we're going to go into low boat and back up to boat for 3. So down, engage your abs, and up. 2 more, you guys got this. Down, and up, and last one, down, and up. Challenge yourself, extend your knees, arms up for 3, for 2, and 1, and come down slowly, 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 all the way to the bottom of the mat. With all the ab work that we've done, we're going to take our heels, soles of the feet on the mat, knees are hip width apart, heels are as close to your hips as you need to be able to tickle your heels with your fingertips. And from here, we're going to take this into bridge or wheel, whatever is in your practice. I'll lead bridge. So from here, hips up. You can interlace your hands underneath you and then come up and bring your shoulders underneath you as well. And from here, bring your hips up as much as you can. Holding for 3. Holding for 2. And last breath in. And slowly release your hands. And then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, bring your back down to the mat. Knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. From here, we're going to take a final twist. So, scooching your right hips over to the right, you can either drop your knees to the left. You can hook your left ankle on your right knee. Or you can take eagle legs. Wrap your right leg on top of your left, and the knees come down to the left. Right arm comes out. And if there's no neck issues, gaze towards your right fingertips. Inhale, try to lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, try to twist, keeping both shoulder blades on the mat if you can. If it's between getting your knees down to the mat or having both shoulder blades on the mat, try to keep your shoulder blades on the mat. The flexibility to get your knees down will come. 1 deep breath in. And exhale. Bring yourself to center. Unravel your legs. From here, left hips over to the left and take whichever leg variation you like. Knees are coming over to the right. Left arm is coming out to the left. And again, gaze over to your left fingertips if you can. On the inhale, lengthening your spine. And on the exhale, twisting deeper. One more deep breath in. And exhale out. Coming back to center, unravel your legs. Bring your hips back to center. One final squeeze in. If you feel as though you're missing something or I haven't done something that you like to do at the end of your class, you can do that now. Otherwise, you're going to take up as much room on the mat coming into Shavasana. Letting go of any control of your breathing, of your muscles. Let your body sink into the mat. Letting go of any negative feelings you may have about any of the postures that you may or may not have been able to do. Thanking yourself for showing up on your mat and showing some gratitude to your body for leading you through this practice. When you're ready, bringing some life back into your toes, your fingertips, your ankles, and your wrists. Rolling over onto whatever side is most comfortable for you, using that arm as a pillow for your head. Keeping your eyes closed, take your opposite hand, help yourself up into a seated position. Sitting whichever way is most comfortable for you. Hands in prayer at heart center. We're going to take one collective deep breath in. And exhale, let that go. Thank you so much for joining me today. From my light to yours, namaste. Thank you for staying with me for the full 30 minutes. If you have any questions, you can always send a message over to Yoga Tree and we'll get back to you. I hope to see you guys soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.